What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Miss Bells.
I'm here, HAD.
HAD?
HEAD, you know, I'm discombobulated.
You're right, you got the Floyd Mayweather syndrome, son.
No, I can spell.
A mess. But anyway, welcome back, you guys. This is our weekly recap, Sass Magazine's weekly recap vlog number 56. Thank you guys for returning. Thanks to all our new subscribers and actually all subscribers and followers, all you new guys on all of our social networks. Thank you so much for following us. Okay, what we gonna start at? We're gonna start off the discussion with Love and Hip Hop ATL reunion, part 1, and then I guess we'll move to part 2. But the most exciting thing about the reunion has been the fight. How Jocelyn Hernandez and Stevie J just kind of double teamed everybody.
Everybody asked.
And I whooped everybody.
Who want it? You want some?
Right, you want some? You want
Everybody
some?
got a piece of that.
So anyway, the backstory, if you haven't been watching Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, you know, all season everybody's been having their own issues with one another, but out of the season, the biggest gripe has been between Stevie J, Jocelyn, and his former BFF Benzino, and Benzino's new wife, I guess she's a wife, Althea.
Yep.
So they went into this reunion really with the spotlight on them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to know what was going to happen between them and their friendship. As it turns out, you know, Benzino kind of felt hurt, you know what I'm saying, over some things that Stevie J did outside of the show on social media, you know, like calling them out. Stevie J posted a naked pic of Althea on Twitter.
And he smashed her. Let's get
right, and he did smash her. The homeboy smashed her, but Benzino smashed Jocelyn. I think they might have had a threesome back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
But they never confirmed that.
They never confirmed, but it's known that I think he has
smashed.
He has, you know, played around with her before. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so I guess it really don't matter. That canceled each other out. They didn't really care because both of them done had each other girl.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Benzino started putting out, Thea started putting out these rumors about, you know, Stevie and Jocelyn on cocaine, and you know they be wilding out, and so that was the big thing about the reunion. Everybody kind of speculated that they both were high, which on the part when Stevie J was like, "It's hot in here," you know what I'm saying, when they had the subtitles and they was kind of on a break, and he was like, "It's hot in here."
Right.
They need to turn on some air or whatever. I think that was more because everybody was drinking liquor in the break room, in their dressing room. So I mean, of course, with all those lights and everything, camera lights and everything, who wouldn't be hot? I would have been up there sweating too.
Drinking like a fish.
Right, drinking like a fish. You know, just to get comfortable. You know what I'm saying, for the taping, and I would have been hot too. So I can't necessarily say that the rage that they had was based off of them being high on cocaine. I can't vouch for that. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, so yeah, Jocelyn just basically took the reunion by storm
and beat everybody ass.
You know, she went over there, hit Althea. Benzino hit Jocelyn. I think he hit her in the jaw, something like that. Which is crazy because after the first reunion, Benzino and Althea put on their Instagram talking about they was gonna sue. Remember, it was in the blogs that they was gonna sue Jocelyn. But I'm like, how you gonna sue somebody when it was your man that hit her?
Right.
So it's just a bunch of unnecessary back and forth.
But that Waka Flocka girlfriend with that ponytail.
Oh yeah. When she charged at her,
she got that one.
Jocelyn went straight to her like, you know, she was ready. You know what I'm saying? Then everybody bam in. Dale trying to break it up and everything, and Jocelyn snatched a ponytail, honey. Baby, I lost my life.
Let me go.
I lost my life, and then Tammy tried to come back and when she grabbed the Ciroc bottles or something that was in the back and tried to throw it at her.
She
you know what I'm saying?
Hair on your head.
Right. Who comes on the show? I can understand people with a little pin up, the little quick ponies, but you coming on the show where there may be a scuffle. You already know something might pop off. I'm finna make sure my hair is triple sewed in, glued on, just like Jocelyn. That girl, Jocelyn hair ain't move a lick,
But your hair did. Look at that little piece of hair up there. I said, "What? Look at her hair."
Man, that was hilarious, man. But Jocelyn, whoever did your hair, girl, they was on it. They was on it. You need to pay them extra next time.
I be he go at and I be hit at.
I be hit at. But other than that, the only person that really made sense to me on the reunion part, I guess the second part, was Young Jock, when he was talking about, just trying to put in perspective Jocelyn and Stevie J's relationship, and it's just a toxic one. Like, they both are who they are. They both crazy. You know what I'm saying? Both of them has pulled the worst out of one another, but yet it works for them.
I don't think they should have went and done. You just shut up. Y'all
right? Yeah, that's the point I was trying to make.
Shut up. Leave alone. Y'all got your ass beat that girl on drugs.
Right.
She just beat y'all and all the men. She just been quiet.
Right.
It's so girly.
Right.
It's vagina, as Stevie J.
Right. It's vagina.
It's vagina.
But yeah, that was the part I was gonna make, and that's the part I wrote about on the site. If you want to see my article, just go to stacksmag.net and search for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and you'll see my article. But I wrote about, the title of it is The Embarrassment of Love and Hip Hop ATL, and the point that I was trying to make in the article was that I feel as though as a whole, as an entirety, it wasn't just Stevie J and Jocelyn acting the muck. You know what I'm saying? To me, the whole show in itself is an embarrassment, and it really showed an embarrassment when you have other black sisters who have been seen on TV acting the ass themselves, every last one of them fighting, cursing somebody out. You know what I'm saying? How y'all gonna get on stage and dog one chick out who wasn't even on stage to defend herself? That's a coward move. Like,
poor chick.
Exactly. That was just a coward move, how everybody just ganged up on Stevie J and Jocelyn. But what it did, it shows that, number one, Stevie J and Jocelyn, their show would be nothing
so they got
without them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then number two, y'all dogging them out, basically trying to make it seem to the producers, hey, it's time to kick them two off. If y'all kick them off, of course y'all setting them up in a position to get their own show, get their own spin-off show, because the producers love them. The fans love them. The fans love them, so they're gonna get their spin-off show.
They finna get a million.
So it's like y'all just, I don't know. People just don't be thinking it all the way out. I didn't really appreciate it. Samoa, I love Samoa as a comedian, as a host. No, she was just so bland. It should have been Wendy Williams, or just somebody who would have, Funky Dineva, or somebody who would have just went in on them and told them to stop. Or she just wasn't aggressive enough for me as a hostess, especially with that rowdy group of people. So. Yeah, so we all will be waiting on part 3 of the reunion.
Yeah, but we gotta move on to the next. But we saw last night. VH1, ATL Rise. Oh yeah, that was great.
That was great. I felt proud for the city.
Yeah, I can honestly. Well, tell them what we talking about. I just don't bust in on.
No, go ahead.
Last night they viewed VH1 the show with ATL Rising up.
ATL's The Untold Story of Atlanta's Rise in the Rap Game.
Yeah, and they went from early 80s all the way up to current. I thought I knew, but once I knew of It With J. I came in on It With J and MC Sade. Mojo, I ain't know nothing about Mojo or who that guy
I
was.
remember Mojo. I just remember that one song he had. Let Mojo handle it. Let Mojo handle it. Yeah.
That was, that got me right there. I like that Mojo and that Kilo. I like, yeah. Oh, and you know, I didn't know coming from Birmingham. I didn't get on the Raheem to the 90s.
So you got to school and...
No, you know, he came back kind of strong. Don't want to freak me no more. He had a couple of hits in that
little... The most beautiful.
Yeah, that little era. I didn't know him in the 80s. I didn't get nothing. But the 90s is when I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's when videos and stuff like that started to be.
Right. You know, but 80s, they showed me something new that he was a part of the 80s. And DJ Toon.
DJ Toon.
Oh. You talking about a legend.
And you talking about old and fun.
Oh, we talking about
I can't wait to see him in person.
Man, him and Dr. Dre got there going dick. Oh my God. It's just a children's channel. God.
Hey, DJ Toon.
Oh, I don't even want to talk about Nick no more.
No, just playing.
No, you ain't.
I just play.
You love him. Listen, but hey, that show was good. Outkast, they really put a fix on what Organized Noise. I like how they did the thing with Organized Noise. Who produced it? JD.
Produced what?
The whole thing. Who brought it to
VH1? You know VH1 does those rock doc.
Yeah, I'm talking about who brought it. JD, you talking about like he brought it to the.
You talking about rap? When JD.
No, I'm talking about the whole show. JD was talking about he brought the whole show to
the concept. Oh, okay. Well, maybe he did. I don't know.
But I would like to know that was a
They didn't produce it. He didn't produce it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he probably just brought the idea like, hey, I think this is a story that needs to be told. People don't really understand like how Atlanta got to where it is now. Where Atlanta rap music, as far as Atlanta producers, everybody in the rap game has to come here. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the mecca of rap music, basically. I mean, everybody. You can go anywhere else in the country, overseas. You're gonna either hear a song that Atlanta-based producer has produced, or you're gonna hear a rapper. You know what I'm saying, or artist in general. You know what I mean? Music being played in every other city, and I like how they would just, I like how they show how the West Coast and East Coast was not feeling the South whatsoever, was not playing, and playing our music. And JD was kind of that pioneer, because when he was able to take Crisscross and sell 3-4 million albums, you know what I'm saying, go triple platinum with these two teenage boys, and that sound kind of getting out. Even when that occurred, he still had issues with the labels and getting those cities to play their radio stations to play that music. So, he kind of helped pioneer it to make it spread out. You know what I'm saying? But that's only after we start selling records the way, you know what I'm saying?
They Organized Noise showed that they was like the ground. They laid the pipe, the foundation
of it.
Of the hip hop in Atlanta. That was real. But that also, I think that then when nobody looks at it, that didn't go just like Atlanta's airport is symmetry. It's fit in an area where you can go anywhere, anytime. Atlanta is a city that you can go anywhere and be in another city within 2 and 3 hours. Anywhere. So all of the music evolves. I'm from Birmingham, 2 hours from Atlanta. We listen to what Atlanta played. I'm pretty sure Nashville listened to what Atlanta had. South Carolina, Mississippi, all these areas, and
Florida.
And our population is black. You know what I'm saying? And it grows like that. It grows from one place to, this is what they listen to in Atlanta. And
everybody got cousins, granddaddies, grandmamas that's from the South.
You go to New York, nothing wrong with New York or the West Coast. That's just them. New York might got Philly. They got a little bit Philly, DC.
But then they have Virginia. So it slowly migrates up there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But it don't, like the South, it just, it's like wildfire. Whatever. You can look at New Orleans. They got their own sound. Memphis got their own style. But that was a good documentary.
Yeah, it definitely was a good documentary. I wouldn't mind seeing them do other cities like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Memphis. Not rap, but you know what I mean? Just kind of give. Like I wouldn't mind seeing Miami. How they kind of took the MC Shy-D and show how he got affiliated with Uncle Luke. You know what I'm saying? And helped Luke create that whole sound that he had, you know what I'm saying? And
No. He did it himself, Luke.
No, I mean, he did the sound, but I'm saying he added MC Shy D because MC Shy D was a DJ and everything else, and Shy D voice itself
from New York,
stood out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
I know you're from New York, though.
So, but yeah, so shout out to VH1. We appreciated that.
Yeah, Miami would be good.
I think even though Miami rap history isn't that deep, you know what I'm saying? It's not that deep. It ain't that deep past Uncle Luke. You know what I'm saying?
But who other than Uncle Luke, what other company was distributing music? Nobody
else.
Nobody but Luke. I don't care what other maybe rap.
Well, we're talking about history. You're gonna talk about a history of something. A Miami special wouldn't be an hour and 30 minutes long. It would be maybe 30 minutes. You see what I'm saying? Because it's not that full of, different people that could. Anyway, moving on real quick, you guys, because we stay in our 20-minute time frame. Jeezy, hey Jeezy, Seen It All came out on yesterday. I went out to his in-store. He was all around the city. He did an interview with the Breakfast Club, which was very good. There was a special breakfast with Jeezy at Frankie's restaurant. It was a private breakfast in
Atlanta.
Yeah, in Atlanta. But I mean, this where he from. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so I caught up with him at the in-store at ATL Rise, South DeKalb Mall last night. It was a lot of people that came out. It was good to see how people embrace. What I was so surprised about is his fan base. His fan base is just kind of very diverse. You know what I'm saying? It was a special needs. He took pictures. Special needs boy came up there said he was a fan. It was some older ladies coming up there was fans. You know what I'm saying? The kids, the moms with their kids. The D-boys or whatever came out there, showed some love. He signed autographs and took
it wasn't
pictures.
No crackhead ladies. It was just older women.
Just older women. Yeah, just older women in the community and everything that really appreciate things that he do in the community. So it was good to see that one lady. She done forgot all about her child. I'm standing right where the steps at to lead up to him. You know what I'm saying? And this lady, some people in the line. I'm over there talking to Smoke.
Right.
So it was a lady standing in line. Her little girl in a little pink little outfit. She's standing behind her, walking behind. The mama done went up there straight up, forgot all about the child. She's like, let me take a picture with you. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get at Jeezy or whatever. And then she left, and then she came back. Maybe the little girl said something like, I didn't get a chance to meet. And she came back. When she came back, she looked at me, and I started shaking my head at her. I said, you left that. You didn't even pick that child up for the picture or nothing.
How about you?
She was like, she started giggling like, man, I feel bad. I know you do feel bad. You threw your child to the side, but you
call DHR.
All right, D-Fast up real quick.
Mindless.
Right. So
back to Jeezy.
Right, but anyway, so that was cool. As far as the album, how you feel about the album real quick?
I listened to it. It's still growing on me. I like the last two. It's something about everything. He did something. But it was good. I had a list of the songs, but
you gotta listen to it again.
Yeah, I gotta listen to it again.
Yeah,
it was good though.
I feel like
it wasn't the greatest, but it was good.
Right. It's my overall opinion. It was a good album. It was definitely a classic album for the fans that has been there since day one. That loved them since day one. You know what I'm saying? It was something for them. For someone who's progressive thinking, I don't think the album kind of reached that level. It's still, even after 10 years, I don't feel like he has progressed as far as production choices. Maybe the content is a little better because he was a lot more open. But I feel like it just could have been a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? A little bit better. But it's still bump. And I guess that's all that matters, man. That's all that matters. So shout out to him. Shout out to him for donating $1 million to the J. Morrison Academy. They have a real estate mentorship program, so they're gonna be doing stuff with inmates, single moms, dishing out some funds to these people so they can learn real estate. So that's cool. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. This was definitely a quick one, and we only had 3 topics, but they took up the time. But anyway, we'll see y'all